Hello, good morning. Happy birthday to the May 24th babies out there. We're going to see what message is coming up here for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see this video. It might not be May 24th, depending on where you are in the world right now, or you might see the video a week from now, a year from now, from the time I'm posting it. So we're setting the intention for the next 24 hours. Alrighty, my darlings, let's get right on into it. And the message we have coming up here is the Prince of Wands. Now, I like this card a lot. I do. It's a fun card. It does come with a little bit of a heads up, but as long as we're keeping everything in perspective, we're in for some good times with the Prince of Wands. Now, some decks would call this the Page of Wands. Page of Wands can be representative of a younger, playful, fire sign person. It can be an aspect of ourselves. Now, you guys know that in the daily and in the weekly readings, I like to focus on you and your journey and see this as like characteristics that we're coming into or that we're stepping into. So the Page of Wands for me, or the Prince of Wands for me, sometimes comes up when we're coming into like the second adolescence, right? There's the very depressing time of adolescence when we lock ourselves in our room and we hate ourselves and we hate the world and when we listen to our sad, music and, we just disconnect from everybody. But there's also that part of the adolescence experience when we feel really cute, like we're feeling ourselves, we're really confident, we're playing around with our style, we're being very expressive, we're finding our clique, we're finding our group, where we have big dreams and we can't wait to, get out of school and go conquer the world. And so the Prince of Wands or the Page of Wands a lot of the times comes up in my readings that you're coming into this kind of energy. Like you're getting your fire back, you're getting your groove back, you might be reinventing yourself. You might be revisiting old dreams that you had and saying, hey, why not? Let me go for this. Let me see if I can make this happen. So there could be like a renewal of dreams or like personal passions that you may have or endeavors that you begin going after. And you may be reinventing yourself. You may be changing your look. You may be coming into I'm not going to call it puppy love, but you may be coming into also like a relationship that makes you feel like a teenager again, right? For some of you, maybe it's been a long time. I'm hearing in my mind the Billy Joel song, For the Longest Time. I love that song. I haven't felt that way or haven't been there for the longest time. Like some of you might be manifesting that kind of a love or that kind of a relationship. Now, I did say that the Page of Wands or the Prince of Wands comes up for me with a little bit of a heads up in my reading. Sometimes this could be that we have a muse. Maybe some of you are a muse for somebody else and you're about to find that out. You didn't know that. But you may have a muse, or there may be a Page of Wands in your life that is really, really inspiring you, encouraging you, like they really believe in you, and they could be like your biggest cheerleader right now. And so you need to take that encouragement and run with it, but you're gonna have to be the one with the logic in the situation, because sometimes the page is overly optimistic and overly impulsive, right? And maybe some of you, if you were younger, if you had a friend that always got you into trouble, like it was really fun when you lost yourself, but the next thing you knew you were grounded or you were in trouble or you were in the principal's office. It's that kind of energy, right? Like live for the moment, but don't lose your reason, don't lose your logic, especially if this is someone who's encouraging you with your dreams. They might be like, oh, I believe in you, you can totally do it, oh my gosh, yes, we're gonna manifest this. And they could talk you into investing a ton of money, but if you don't make that money back quickly enough, your rent is due or your mortgage is due, your bills are due. What are you gonna do in that situation? Page of Wands isn't gonna be able to help you. Page of Wands isn't gonna say, oh, don't worry, here, I got you. When that profit comes in, you can pay me back. Page of Wands doesn't have it. I guarantee you Page of Wands doesn't have it. So don't get lost. Don't go. And also, like, in this, if it's a relationship, like maybe it's somebody that you're really tapping into your passions, maybe it's something that you're feeling really free spirited, don't go farther than you're comfortable going, or don't get talked into doing things that you might regret later or you might feel weird about later. Okay? Now this is kind of a little bit of a, oh, okay, one more thing I want to say before I get to the more weird, awkward message, because there's something I don't like to talk about, but I'm getting nudged to talk about it. But before I talk about that, for those of you that you are the muse or the inspiration for somebody else, you may be finding that out. Okay, you may be finding out that somebody is completely and totally enamored by you. Like they're just goo goo gaga over you. They might be telling you this. You may even have an opportunity to work on things together, projects, some kind of labor of love. Maybe even it's like a business proposition for some of you. And this could be someone that just feels very, very inspired by you. Now, sometimes when we get a taste of power, it can corrupt us a little bit. So when you realize how much this person is into you, don't take advantage. Please don't. And some of you might say, oh, I would never. Oh, I would never. But when you're in that moment and you have a taste of that power, it's not... just keep yourself grounded, keep yourself grounded, and just ask yourself, how would I feel if this was my relative or this was my best friend, and they were with somebody? Like, how would I feel about somebody treating my relative or my child or my best friend the way I'm treating this person? And that can help you maybe keep it into perspective, those of you who might get a little bit tempted with the blurred lines and the gray areas, right? Because for some of you, I feel like this is someone that would just, like, you have them, you could have them eating out of the palm of your hand. And I would just recommend and just suggest that you not do that. Just because you can do that, it doesn't mean you should do that. Okay? Even if you think you're doing it for some kind of greater good. I'm just going to put that out there. Now, the awkward message, if that wasn't awkward enough for some of you. The awkward message is this, and I don't even know that this has anything to do with the page. Well, I guess a little bit, because there's the passions and there's the getting carried away aspect, like, don't get carried away. But this is something that Spirit's really moving me to talk about. I don't like talking about it. I feel weird getting into this kind of stuff, but I know a lot of people have, online dating's been around like forever, right? A lot of people date online. It's very popular. It's very common. And lately it's become a lot more, right? Ever since the whole, stay-at-home situation, people have been doing it even more so. And there are going to be people that are going to tell you, oh, well, I don't want to meet up because I'm worried about it. I don't want to meet up because I'm still being cautious or I'm still being careful. There's going to be people that are going to be telling you that they can't get together with you or they can't meet you in person. And I'm not saying, because I know some of you, I can already feel it. I haven't even posted this video yet, but I can already feel people coming at me in the comments angry. Like, oh, well, no, it is real, it is serious, and I can't meet up with people because my immune system or because of this. I'm not saying that people who are saying this are lying, okay? Some people are using it as an excuse, not everybody, but this is the main message. That I don't want to get hung up on that. That's not the point. The point of it is this. For whatever reason they're giving you, some of these people are going to tell you that they can't meet up with you in person. They can't date you in person. They can't see you in person. And they're going to try to get you to do stuff on like video chat, or to send them videos, or to send them photos. And And I'm not telling you not to do that kind of stuff with somebody. I mean, if you enjoy it, if you're into it, more power to you. But if it's something that you're going to feel uncomfortable about later, don't let anybody pressure you into it. But the main message is this: you have to be very cautious, especially for those of you who enjoy it, for those of you who get really into it, who love doing it. Because something that kept coming to me in meditation, and something that kept coming to me to share with certain people in the private readings, was that there's going to be more and more people taking these videos, taking these photos, and putting them up on like adult websites as a way of making money. There are people right now that they're building an income, gathering this kind of material and posting it on these kinds of sites. Okay? So if you do really want to get into that, then I would just say be cautious. Maybe don't have your face in it. Like don't have your head in it, don't have your face in it. Maybe don't have your voice, don't have anything identifying, right? Or if you have a really distinct tattoo that somebody's going to see that tattoo and they're going to say, "Oh my goodness, there's only one person on this planet with that tattoo." Maybe don't have that tattoo in the photo or in the picture. Right? I'm not trying to be a killjoy. I'm not trying to be a prude. I'm not trying to tell you not to have fun. I'm just saying be very, very cautious, because this is something that for what I don't know why this came to me, but it came to me, and so if something comes to me, I have to share it with you guys. But the message that I kept getting was that there's gonna be a lot more of this. So like a lot more people doing this as like a way to make money. And I guess it's hard times. People get creative. People get desperate. I'm laughing because I feel like some of you are like, I'm gonna make money off my own pictures. I'm gonna do my own thing. More power to you. I mean, whatever you do, whatever works for you. But just be cautious of what you're sending out, and just ask yourself, like, if this leaked, if this somehow leaked, if somebody got their hands on this and put this on the internet, would it be damning for me? I would just encourage you just to be cautious about that. Okay, don't have anything that would give you away or that would tell on you. Okay, again, a very specific message here. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. If you haven't checked out the weekly forecasts, please do. There's a link in the description for that. Love readings for May are linked in the description. And if you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Take care.